Well, welcome back to Cherished Relics Boutique once again. This is Curry, and I'm coming back to you today with, as promised, part 4 of this antique jewelry jar, which none of it's in a jewelry jar anymore. And I promised today that I would do the earrings that were in the whole jewelry jar. The jewelry jar was huge. I have parts 1, 2, and 3 if you want to go to my YouTube page and check those out if you haven't seen those yet and you're interested. But today I thought I'd go over just the earrings that were from this awesome antique jar that I bought, which personally is probably one of my most favorite antique jars. If you're new to my channel, I do part-time sales on eBay of costume jewelry, antique and vintage, as well as some modern pieces. I also have lots of sterling silver items on there that are even more current. But there's some really beautiful pieces in here that I think you will enjoy. And before I get started, sometimes I like to share stories about some past jewelry that I wear that kind of has some history that I wanted to tell you about. And so some 2 rings I have on today that I wanted to talk to you about, actually in this bracelet, have a little bit of history. So this ring, I actually, a couple years ago, the very first jewelry bag from a thrift store I ever bought, it was unbelievable because this ring was in it along with a couple other gold items. And this is in fact a 10-karat gold ring. It's very, very old. It's definitely an older piece. Really neat setting there, as you see. Sort of a kind of crown setting, kind of raised up higher than a typical setting. But, you know, at first I thought, you know, could that be a ruby? I don't really think that could be a ruby because it's all scratched up. And what I discovered is actually glass. And it's not uncommon for lots of pieces that are super old that people would take gold jewelry and actually put glass in them. I think at some point I probably would love to go in and, you know, replace this with, you know, another stone that I come across. I have lots of stones that I come across in all this jewelry resale stuff. So, but I just think that's a really cool ring. Very old looking, very definitely. So there's that one. And then this ring I actually bought at an antique store. It's just vintage. It is a oval shaped garnet, as you see there. This has a little bit more of a kind of burgundy color to it. Rubies more often kind of can have like a pinkish hue to it, but this is definitely more kind of burgundy. Yeah, and it's got some little kind of filigree detail work in there, but I really liked it, so I just bought that one. So neither. And this is also, I think this one is vermeil. I think this is 925. And then vermeil. Okay, let me see if I can go up here and show you. I might have to look at it under my loupe. 925, so it's vermeil. Yes, which vermeil, for those of you who aren't aware, is when you have a sterling silver jewelry piece that's got a layer of gold over it. So there's that. Okay. So, oh, and then this bracelet is a really cool bracelet, and it is beautiful with all the details. And this actually was my grandmother's. When my mother passed, it came in all the jewelry stuff that came with my from my mother, which was my grandmother's. But I love this. It's sort of this, you know, more vintage kind of stretch to it. It's a cool thing. Let's see. OAM and Company. And I thought it was gold filled, but I don't see a mark for that on here anywhere. So maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe it wasn't gold filled, although it looks very much. I should test it because it just looks. But anyways, that's not what we're doing today, but just thought I'd show it to you. Okay, let me move on. Okay, at the end of my last video, we had found this you know, kind of vintage gold tone pocket watch that was in the jewelry jar. And at the time, I couldn't find anything because this piece here was missing. And at the time, I couldn't open this But since then, I've done a little bit of investigation and actually had to like pry something in there very gently, and then this popped open. I've gone on and I've looked at pictures, and I think what needs to go in here is more than just this. I think there's an additional piece that's got like some lines on it, which I'll show you some pictures on it real quick. But you know, from all the comps I can find, you know, this vintage watch here, and that's only if it worked, is, you know, $50 or less. It's nothing too outrageous in terms of value. You know, so like here's one that's $25, a $36 one, $20. So we're going to move on. And what I wanted to do today is I wanted to, you know, the other two parts of my videos, I did actually show a few earrings at the end of those, and that's what these are here. I just wanted to put them all together so that we could see how many earrings came in the whole jar. You know, these were some stone earrings that dangled, some back here, just costume jewelry. These back here, I believe, were jade here. And then these were actually some earrings that matched a necklace, a rock quartz and pearl necklace that was in the jar. These are some, you know, natural gemstone dangle earrings. These actually were tested and discovered that they were gold and ruby. These are some glass dangle earrings. These are 14 karat gold pearl earrings, and then these are also pearl and 925 earrings back there. So I just wanted to show you just some of the ones that we had already looked at. So that being said, I think we'll go ahead and get started on what's here in the tub, what I have left here. And I have one here that I know is in here because it had this part that had come off. So whoever put the stuff in the jar had put it in that bag. So here we have some, you know, faux pearl cabochon that has definitely seen better days earrings, because that needs to be glued down. And then you can also see the faux pearl is sort of scratching off there. So these are not high value, although they are pretty heavy. Gold tone. These are most likely Avon, because you can see the little dot inside the dot. So that's my prediction on that. So those are going to require just a little bit of work before anyone can enjoy those. Earrings here. Obviously, you're a gold tone. They just kind of hook in the ear right there. They are obviously magnetic. So just a costume kind of dangle earring. They are pretty big, as you can see, with sort of a hammered texture effect there. So we have those. Here we have a really pretty pair of cloisonne clip back earrings here. See, we've got a little bit of pattern there, but there is no maker's mark. But really beautiful, kind of black background. Some really pretty lilac and pink, and a butterfly too, earrings. So those are quite nice. I like those. These are a natural stone, a natural a mother of pearl dangle earring with a little bit of kind of, you know, cluster of dangled wood and plastic beads with some seed beads, and it looks like they're sort of an antique brass hooks, but they are not sterling silver or anything like that. They're pretty cool. All right, our next pair here have an amazing, awesome texture to them. Sort of a basket weave texture. And if I bring this up closer, we will be able to see. Got a Napier maker's mark there on the back. In really great condition. They're really heavy. Post back. I like them. Okay, so here's a post back, you know, brass dangled earring with some glass beads, and these are actually wood. Need to be cleaned up a little bit, but you know, definitely old. Nothing fancy. Okay, we have here another Cabochon faux pearl put into a gold tone, kind of like rope weaved circular, you know, decoration there. And these on the back actually say Ellen Designs, I believe is what that says. Ellen Designs. I'm not actually familiar with Ellen Designs. Yeah, but the clip back seems to be in decent condition. So there you go. Okay, these are very simple. They are metal, enameled, you know, sort of a teal button earring, post back. No mark on them or anything like that. Here we have a really lovely faceted glass. Let me make sure it's glass. I will pull it into the screen if it's anything other than that. I do have my gem tester on. Yeah, those are just glass in sort of a bezel set gold tone. I don't believe, but I suppose I can test them. But one nice little detail about this is it does have some little etched sort of decorations along the edge here of both earrings. So that definitely has the antique look. But those are looking like that. Pretty cool. I have here a those might be glass. A dangle earring on a hook, gold tone, and you know, made with seed beads. I don't know. Those might be plastic. It is hard to tell. I will bring it in if it's anything else. I think it is glass because the line did move just ever so slightly. Although it is actually marked with I don't think you're going to be able to see it. But right here on the edge there, you can see the little lines, marks there. It actually does say 14 karat gold filled. So, okay, that works for me. Curious about these, because I didn't look at them under my loop. Let me look real quick. Okay, I do not see anything on this, but I think I will still test it just because I am not confident. Okay, my next pair of earrings. Now, at first glance, I thought this was like missing something on the inside here, but now I believe that it's just meant to look like that, and it's just got this open part there with some texture on the inside. Obviously, these are some silver tone clip backs. I don't see any maker's mark, but they're pretty well made and in decent condition. Pretty heavy. Some floral kind of clip backs. This pair of triangle earrings actually shockingly feels just a teeny bit cold. And I don't know if this plastic, I can't imagine it would be made of Bakelite. I mean, I guess they're not cold, but they're definitely plastic. Okay, definitely plastic. But I'm going to need to investigate what kind of plastic that might be. I don't believe it's Bakelite. It definitely does not have the smell of formaldehyde, but I can do some investigation. On the back, it does have a gold tone clip back. Definitely wearing off. Yeah, Those are interesting, but they're kind of, looks like a little bit of this one has been chipped off. Interesting, but the front of it looks fine. Those are definitely some very retro earrings, very interesting. Okay, I have here some twist back mother of pearl, sort of Asian style dangle earrings, also made in mother of pearl. They are cold. I don't see any maker or anything on the back here, but they're in decent condition for a twist back. Okay, let me move on here. So here we have some, they're twist back, but as well as, you know, clip back, twist back. I'm sure there's a name for those. But if we look really closely here, there is maker's mark there. It says Napier. Yeah, so these are a gold tone. Oh, you see it's also here on the bar. It's on there twice. But in really great condition, because a lot of times these older vintage ones, the gold tone has rubbed off, but these look almost brand new. So that's a nice pair of signed gold tone earrings. Okay, and I have another pair of gold tone hoops here. I do not see any brand on them, but I would be curious to look. Okay, they're magnetic, so. Oh, well, I guess you call those plug earrings, as you see here. That style right there. Yeah, but they look like that. They're in great condition. So these have definitely seen better days. Definitely some of its tone has rubbed off here. They're pretty heavy. As you can see, the size they are in my hands lets you know how big they are. We've got some verdigris going on back here. But inside there is a maker's mark that says C. Stein. I will have to do some research on those. I at this point have not had any jewelry by C. Stein, but these are going to require a little bit of work. An oval earring, a little bit of matte gold tone with some hammered effect there. Okay, I have another clip back half hoop here, also gold tone in really excellent condition. This is the little pad that came on it, and it doesn't look like it's ever been used. It's in pretty good condition. However, I do not see any maker's mark on those, but they are yeah, pretty heavy. Here I have a pair of actually like ceramic flat, kind of, it's almost like a 3D kind of bowl effect there. But these are on some brass toned clip backs. They look really old. In decent condition though, but I don't see any maker's mark. A little bit of gold texture there on the edge. They're in good condition. I like them. All right, these appear to have lost a little circle. It might be in here somewhere. I haven't seen it yet, because usually any extra pieces I kind of put in there with the earrings, but I will look for it. These do have a maker's mark on them that says Monet. So they're actually a really cute kind of daisy enameled clip back earring. I just need to find the little white piece. But you know what? If I can't find them, I could take that white piece off, and you know it would look really cute in here is for me to put like an Aurora Borealis kind of, you know, rhinestone in there. That would look really pretty. So we'll see what I can come up with. But those are nice. Okay, moving on. Yeah, here's a pair of post back, probably glass, faux pearl, kind kind of three-dimensional. You can see how it's stacked up there. Floral earrings. And need to be cleaned up a little bit. I don't see any brand on here, but they're cute. Doesn't seem to be anything wrong with them. But these are some leverback earrings, pierced earrings. I do not see a maker's mark on there. Yeah, these sort of remind me of Joan Rivers style earrings, but I don't see any maker's mark here at all. You know, but yeah, they're looking like that. These are plastic faceted stones in there, but they're pretty heavy, well made. Okay, so we have oval shaped, enameled, and rhinestone accented floral earrings here with multiple colors. Post back, pretty light, but they're cute. I really like the colors in them. So that's what we have there. No brand in those. Okay, I have a hammered hoop earring here. It's sort of a more modern earring, silver tone. I'm confident they are not sterling silver. The back wasn't sterling silver, but let me look real quick under my loupe. I do not see anything in there. But they're nice earrings. Kind of an elongated hoop. Here we have some sort of southwestern style copper earrings. Sort of designs etched into the metal there. Some of this is sort of wearing off just a teeny bit. I mean, I believe they're probably solid copper, I guess. They might be brass. I don't know. When brass gets you know, tarnished a bit, it kind of gives that kind of sort of brown look of copper to me. So no mark back there, but yeah, some twist back southwestern style earrings. Okay, here we have a button, gold tone button, round, twist back earring. Doesn't seem to be any brand, nothing significant or special about them. Decent condition. Okay, now we have an enameled earring here with kind of a center stripe with some rhinestones and a little bit of texture, gold tone. And I don't see any sort of mark on here. So I'm not quite sure who makes those, but they are in great condition. Here is another enameled, this is actually post back set of earrings here with red and black, gold tone edging on there. A little bit of wear there. I don't see any brand. They seem to be in decent condition. Kind of 80s style to me. Ooh, these are so pretty to me because they just have just a really lovely sort of textured look to them. So pretty. And you've got this sort of filigree kind of edging on there. And this is a clip back. I do not see any maker. But to me, those are super cute. And pretty decent condition. Okay, on to the next. Here we have some, look at how huge these backs are. They're like massive. I don't see any mark on it or anything. They do not look sterling. Oh, it does have a mark on that one. STR. Could that mean sterling? Does STR mean sterling? Maybe STR means sterling. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that. Here we have some definitely more artisan style, modernist style earrings with a little bit of swirl in there on the triangles and a little bit of brass dangle. They need to be cleaned up, but they're in okay condition. Okay, we have some door knockers here with a little black enamel design there. Post back. Avon. You can see Avon's written right there. They're pretty heavy. They're decent. They sort of, I mean, I know they're silver tone, but this sort of has a gunmetal-ish look to them. They're a little bit not like, you know, shiny silver. It just, maybe because the marcasites or the faux marcasites kind of give it that look. But those are decent. Okay, so here we have some enameled magnetic clip earrings. I guess that's what you'd call them. It's a magnetic, I mean, it's not for pierced ears. But I guess the idea is that you could wear them either way. If you wore them this way, you'd just get the gold tone. But if you wore them this way, you'd have that cream enameled look about them. So I don't know who makes these. Yeah, I don't see any sort of maker's mark on them, but those are pretty cool. Oh, I love the color of this blue. So these are sort of a matted gold tone, twist back, open work, floral, blue rhinestone, floral earring. They've been, you know, those rhinestones have been glued in. They're not prong set, but they're all there and they look good. Yeah, with sort of the stem there, and it looks like on the back we have a maker's mark that says Coro. 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 Okay, so those are nice. Looking like that. Nice pair of vintage Coro earrings. Okay, these next earrings. Okay, these are something else. They are significant. I'm not quite sure how this is supposed to hang. I want to say maybe this, these are supposed to hang on the inside of this. I don't know. Kind of like they're grapes. You know, hanging on the inside of that dangle. I don't know. Would that be the right way? Because otherwise it's not going to hang nice if you've got them separated. I don't know. Tell me in the comments. Do you think it's supposed to be separate, where there's two separate hanging parts? Or do you think it's supposed to hang inside of it? I really don't know. This is sort of on the leaf up there with those green rhinestones. It's sort of enameled. And you got some pearls, faux pearls in there. They're pretty heavy. And on the back here, that mark says, lunch at the Rita. You can have earrings with the name on them called lunch at the Rita. That is too funny. Now those are some very unique earrings. Not sure how they're supposed to hang, but this doesn't seem right. I'm not sure, but those have a lot going on to them. I don't know how much what I think about them. Okay, here's a much simpler, much cheaper, definitely more modern costume jewelry. You know, sort of open work, circular gold tone hook earrings there. They're very light. All right, I have here like a mint green. It's a very, very pretty color, mint green here. Like a dangle elongated pearl earring there. Twist back. I don't see any mark on them. Nothing that I can see, but it's just a beautiful color. Like, wouldn't that be a really pretty color to have in a wedding? It's just so pretty. Let me see if I can put them in my hands and make them lay pretty. So I guess it's more kind of looking like that. They're nice. All right. I think that these clip back earrings here are definitely missing a few rhinestones. We got one missing there and one missing up here. But if it's just those two, I could probably clean those up. You know, you've got a faux kind of purple emerald cut stone there in the center with a little bit of texture going on. And some of these rhinestones have a Aurora Borealis coating, some of the others don't. And there is a maker's mark here on the back that says Coro on the back. Okay, they need a little bit of TLC, but they're decent. This first pair, we've got, it appears that one of these has lost its little kidney bean earring part, but I have lots of those sitting around. But you've got a little dangle there with hearts. Definitely has seen better days. Okay, sorry, here we have a pair of definitely holiday inspired, maybe 4th of July, post back heart enameled earrings with some gold tone and rhinestones around them. In a heart shape, L-A-T-R. I have no idea what brand that is. Can someone in the comments tell me? I've never heard of that brand. There's some pretty significant backs there, but these earrings, sometimes having those big backs is helpful. So those are in great condition. Okay, I have here some round stud stone earrings there. Trying to think what stone is that, and I will put it you know, when I edit this video, I definitely will put it up on the screen once I've done some research on which blue stone that is. It definitely is not lapis lazuli. 100% not lapis lazuli. But it's quite possible that these are gold. So let me just take a quick look under I've got some verdigris going on back here. Okay, I don't see anything, but I just have a sneaking suspicion that they could be. Let me see if they're magnetic. They have some slight magnetism, so maybe not. But I will definitely find out what stone that is, though. So we've got some really sparkly green rhinestone prong set, twist back, riveted earrings there. Sort of like with the center stone and a halo of more green stones. But it's not missing any stones. They're very pretty. I do not see any sort of mark back here, but they look to be in really decent condition, so those are pretty. All right, the texture of these kind of fringe dangly earrings here, they remind me of the texture that that we had in this earring. I guess it kind of goes in a different direction though, because these sort of are more of a matted gold, and the texture is kind of radiating out of the center. A little bit of wear in terms of gold tone loss. We've got, obviously, it's that kind of fringe look. You see, needs to be cleaned up. Don't see any brand. So here we have a pair of post back dangle earrings with some stones, gold tone, but it's sort of wearing off. I don't think that is, I think that top bead is wood, but I'm not quite sure what this is made of. It has the same smell to them as those green triangle earrings from earlier, but it isn't that Bakelite smell. I am not a plastic professional, so those of you in the comments that might have any insight on that, I'd love to hear from you. No maker's mark. Here we have malachite. We have some bezel set Cabochon malachite matted gold tone kind of three-dimensional earrings here that are post back, and the mark that I see there really says GJD. Can you help me out there in the comments? I really don't know what those initials stand for. But those are, need a little bit of cleanup, but those are nice. They have a little bit of weight to them. My next set of earrings are a little silver tone leaf with a, it's just a glued down plastic faceted Rivioli style, I guess that's what you call it. Kind of gem there, but it's plastic. No mark on the back. Very, very light. Seems sort of kind of cheaply made. They're okay. Okay, these are nice. You can tell they're natural stone, obviously, by the way that they look. But in addition, let me untwist this a little bit. But the two earrings are not even the same shape. One is round and one is oval. So I don't know if that means this is a mismatch, or if if just imperfections come with rock. You know, a gemstone, they're going to be the same shape. This definitely has more of an oval look, more round, but they look like they're supposed to go together because the way that they are made on the back. You've got actually some rust going on here on that twist back. No brand. It's definitely a stone. It might be some sort of agate. All right, here I have some rhinestone clip back earrings here. Need to be cleaned up. The stones happily are all there, but you can see the one especially right here is a little bit more darkened. They're not in great condition, but that's probably because they're probably pretty darn old. So I can understand. But those are looking like that. Let's start off with these. We've got some oval shaped rope, you know, kind of edging, enameled red gold tone post back earrings. No brand on there, but they seem to be in really good condition. So they're looking like that. Ooh, these are pretty. So here we have a sort of a kind of bezel set, you know, rhinestone in there, outlined in sort of some etched details around the outside, these gold tone post back earrings. So that rhinestone definitely is foiled. I don't see any mark in these anywhere, but a little bit of cleanup. I don't know, those are nice. I quite like them. Okay, these next set of clip back earrings are looking like this, with a mother of pearl kind of discs, flat circular discs there, with some rhinestones, gold tone. Got a little bit of black enameling on the kind of leaf design there. I do not see any mark in here, but they seem to be in really good condition. Yeah, but those are looking like that. Okay. We've got another pair of button enameled white round post back earrings there. They're very much similar in size to the blue ones that I showed earlier. They don't go up quite as high, like the dome is more of a domed effect there, but they're very similar in size to those. Yeah, so they're looking like that. It's got one little scratch on there, so I don't know if someone would go in there and mark that up with some sort of paint or something. But, all right, these are pretty. We've got sort of a unique hook style earring there with Rivoli crystals inside there. Kind of bezel set with a little bit of, you know, and design around the rhinestone. And in terms of a maker, there might be something written inside there. Let me just take a quick little glance. No, I do not see anything. But they just have such a unique hook clasp there, ones I've never seen before, but those are in great condition. Kind of Baroque, I guess, if you would consider them to be like a Baroque pearl, if they sort of have those indentions in them. Can Baroque pearls still be round, or do they have to be a non-round shape? Because they definitely have the look on the outside. They are faux, and they are a twist back clip-on earring, and there is actually a brand on there. Richelieu, Richelieu. Are those E's or are those O's? It's hard to tell. Richelieu or something? I don't know. I will do research. So we have another twist back rhinestone earring there. Not missing anything. These are actually prong set. Yes. Doesn't appear to be any maker's mark on there. Those are pretty. Just need to clean them up a little bit. All right, I've got another twist back earring. I think it goes this way in the ear. So they're looking like that. The little white enameled silver tone floral with some rhinestone accents there. And they say listener. They say listener, but the kind of verdigris and kind of has made it difficult for me to read it. The front is in great condition. The back, not so much. It's almost like they were stored with a little bit of moisture or something. I don't know. Okay, so we have another pair of twist back earrings here. The main stone there, the brown one, is prong set. These are glued in. We're missing one rhinestone here. Doesn't appear to be any mark. Is there okay? I don't know if I have a gemstone that size, but otherwise I could harvest them for other purposes. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Look really dirty. I have no idea if they are sterling silver or not. My sneaking suspicion is not. They just really need to be cleaned up, but a little faceted around a blue stone in the center. I mean, let me just take a quick look. Yeah, just glass. Just glass, just rhinestone earrings. Aged, apparently. Okay, we have a gold tone, very simple hoops here. Sorry, they're just simple hoops, gold tone, no mark in them. Yeah, not fancy expensive or anything. Okay. These look very artisan made, kind of, you know, modernist style, almost like 80s. That piece of glass there on the inside kind of looks like an opal. Maybe, do they make something called opal glass? Because that's what it looks like. The dangle is also glass. They are cold, and it looks like to be some sort of kind of brass. This needs to be re-glued on. It's coming off. But like some kind of brass gold tone wire wrapping there. Needs a little bit of work, I believe. These are just a dangle faux pearl, you know, spike earring there, kind of 3 things. I believe that those are plastic kind of dangle stones there. Here we have a Aurora Borealis earring on a lever back, with a little pink stone in the middle, very shiny. No mark that I can see, but they're cute. Okay, so apparently these need to get a little bit of work done on them because the cat's eye stone there has fallen off, as well as the blue stone here. So the cat's eye stone fell out of this one. It needs to be glued back on. Anyways, I don't see a brand unless any of you recognize these circles on the back as being significant of some brand. But that's what those are looking like. I know you haven't been seeing me add to this, but look at all these earrings that I've been laying out here, because I've kept it zoomed in so that we could focus on. But all right, so here are some post back rhinestone dangle earrings there. Someone needs to go to a dance or some sort of occasion, but it doesn't appear to be missing any stones. Black cats. Ooh, black cats, but I don't think they need to be specific to Halloween. Kind of an enameled black cat with rhinestone eyes. makes me think that it would be Avon. I don't know that they are. Oh, but up there at the top, it says, probably says Avon. Yes, it does. Gold tone, cute Avon cat earrings. Woohoo! Cute. Sort of a teardrop, movable dangle there, rhinestones. I don't see any, sorry, maker's mark or anything on those. Yeah, I don't know if these little post back with little purple rhinestone flower earrings with a little bit of texture on them. I'm guessing that they're probably 1928 with that texture on the back. Okay. So I think I showed these earrings earlier, and I think I must have left this in the tub with the other part of this earring. I think on one of my videos I talked about, oh, that it's a broken earring because I had found that random bead. So obviously I do have the piece to repair that. I just don't know where it is a second, but it will be found. But I love the blue color. These are definitely glass beads. Very cool. Kind of teal colored or aquamarine colored prong set twist back earrings. And they do have a little bit of, they're kind of open in the back. So you can see that it's got the foiling on the back of those rhinestones. I don't know what brand those are. Oh my gosh. You have too many earrings when you thought that was a match because you just quickly looked at it. But clearly I have to find the correct match in there. These mother of pearl kind of rice style beads there. I think I had a bracelet that I showed in my videos that those match. Gold tone. Okay. So, teeny little clip back earrings. You see, I would never give this earring with that dirty pad in there. I would take it out and replace it if it was possible. I'm looking for any sort of brand. They're teeny. Okay, they're definitely like a faux pearl. Not sure if they're glass or plastic, but they're looking like that. Simple little earring there. I already showed a pair of hoops right up there that look very similar to these. But you know what? Here it is again. When I showed these, they weren't a match, and I thought they were. How funny. So here is the match to that one, and here is the match to that one. I just grabbed them quickly and thought they were a match, but they weren't. So a whole bunch of it. They're pretty heavy. Gold tone hoop earrings there. Okay, here we have a gold tone sort of modernist kind of dangle there. It's not really like a leaf, you know, but they're metal. A little bit of texture on the back. No brand or anything. Okay. I don't know. I bet you these are like Sarah Coventry or something. We've got a gold tone, you know, teardrop with some really lovely details like caps on the teardrop of faux pearls there. Clip back earring. I bet you that says Sarah Coventry. It does. Ooh, I'm good. Yes. Sarah Coventry. There you go. So I have now found the proper matches. We've got that set of gold tone textured earrings, And we've got that set. Okay, they were so similar when I just grabbed them quickly. This one, they're both post back. I don't see any brand in there. But these ones on the right have definitely are in better condition. These obviously have a little bit of verdigris going on. Yeah, I knew I saw some, just the teeniest bit right along the edge there, but can be easily cleaned up. Again, a post back, I don't see any brand in there. Very simple earrings. All right, we've got some faux pearl stud earrings here. Silver tone. Not magnetic. I mean magnetic, so they are definitely not sterling silver. There. And here we have another post back faux pearl earring. These actually look very similar to those gold ones that I looked at just earlier. Where did I put them? Oh, here. Just the swirl was similar, but the ones on the left just seem to be bigger. With sort of a pinkish and purple faux pearls there. Maybe they're Roman because the backs, those backs there have the Roman mark on both of them. My guess is those are on the correct piece of jewelry. I don't see Roman written on that part, but I've seen other brand companies do that before, where they kind of just write it on. Okay, well, I'm gonna just get out the rest of it, everything that's left here, and bring it forward. We are at the tail end, woo, of several days of work here. Okay, we've now emptied that out. All right, at first glance, I thought these earrings were a match, but they clearly aren't. One is a lever back. One is a, I believe they are sterling silver. They're definitely made by the same company because you can see those little details in this seems to be like a carved bone of some type. They sort of remind me of those heart gold ones back here, but these are definitely not gold like these other ones, gold and ruby actually, to be specific. But they are not a pair. But on that, let's see if it says anything like sterling silver or anything. To me, they have the look of sterling silver and they're not magnetic, so I will definitely test those. But yeah, there's our first non-matched earrings there from this set. Okay, let me grab a couple other non-matched earrings. Those are some natural gemstone earrings there. Possibly jade, I don't know, but there's definitely other, oh, well, they go up to jade. I'll show you. You can see there. Let me get it to focus on the back. Definitely goes up there. So I don't think the bottom one has some little red. It's definitely a gemstone, but it's got some kind of red kind of like striations in there. I'm not quite sure which kind that is, but that's a mismatched earring along with these glass blown, you know, art glass earrings there. More mismatches. This is most likely a dyed howlite. I don't know if that's sterling silver or not, but that looks like dyed howlite as well. And then that kind of etched dangle earring there, silver tone. That one might be sterling silver. It sort of has the look of that. I will definitely be doing some testing of a lot of the earrings. Okay, here we have a mismatch because one's red and one's orange, unless they're supposed to be two different colors. These are lever back. It looks like it's got a brand on there. It says Dancraft. So I can't imagine why I'd have two but mismatched unless they're supposed to be two different colors, but I can pull them up on a Google search or something. It's got a little Aurora Borealis crystal there in the center, and it's basically just like a little present there. These are cute for you dog lovers out there. We've got some hound, bloodhound kind of looks like dangle silver tone earrings there. They're super cute. Okay. Very simple gold tone ball studs there. I am confident they are not a precious metal or anything. See? Oh my gosh, these are the teeniest twist back earrings I have ever seen in my life. Look how little they are. They're teeny. Wow. Some etched designs there in the gold tone. No maker's mark. Very, very small. Okay. And we have here some silver tone triple dangle earrings there with a little rhinestone center that, you know, the way they're sort of reticulated together, they have a little movement on the ear. Yeah, not sterling silver or anything. One random earring here. I don't have the match at this moment unless I somehow left it in the tub that I had all the stuff in. So I have one black stone here. It's oval. I don't know what it goes to. It doesn't go to anything in here. But unfortunately, I did not find that white stone here. I will look in the tub that goes with those Monet kind of daisy earrings, but I can look. But I'm curious if that's just glass or if it's, yeah, that's just a glass. Cabochon stone there. And then earlier, I had shown this earring. Unfortunately, there is not a match, but this is a cubic zirconia earring, but it actually is on gold. It's marked with 14 karat gold. I showed that in the very first video, and it definitely is a cubic zirconia. So no match for that, but it is gold. So there you have it. So all I can say is, wow, that was some jewelry jar. So thanks for joining me. You know, again, if there's any jewelry in here that you're extra interested in, woo, that is a lot of earrings. Hey guys, thanks so much for joining me. They're so pretty. It's just so fun to look at all these and just think about, you know, the life they led before they came to be in our hands as we open old jewelry like this. So anyways, cool things to look at. I'm really excited because probably the next video I'm going to show you, I had purchased from somebody on Facebook Marketplace an entire jewelry box full of vintage jewelry. It was this gentleman who had lost his mother, and I don't know how I was lucky enough to happen to see it on Facebook Marketplace before someone bought it up. But, you know, it was loaded with beautiful vintage jewelry. Maybe $70 for a total. There is a little bit, there's definitely sterling silver in there. There's definitely brand name vintage jewelry. There's some gold in there. Yeah, some really amazing finds, and I can't believe I got it for such a little amount of money. So, and he gave me the jewelry boxes too. So my next video, if you're wondering what we're going to do next, will probably be that. It's got some amazing neat stuff in there that I want to show you. But anyways, thanks for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Definitely, you know, share some comments down there if there's some corrections that you have, or if there's any insight or information that you know about anything I showed in here that maybe I was not able to figure out. You guys have a great night. Take care. Bye-bye.